Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you've found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may go ahead and begin this session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down, the choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. And bringing your awareness to your breathing, simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Soft, gentle breathing, nice and natural. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Noticing the gentle expansion and contraction of the lungs and the ribs as you breathe. Hello, Joe. Welcome back, friend, and thank you so much for the heart me. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the Go Populars, Andrew. Maybe beginning to feel soft waves. Hello, 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 Michelle. Welcome back, friend. Thank you so much for the heart me and the Go Populars. And thank you, Andrew. Feeling soft waves of serenity washing all over the body as you breathe. Soft waves of serenity washing through the crown of the head, washing through the scalp as you release. Thank you so much for that beautiful gift, Michelle, and thank you for being my number one tonight. As you release any tension that you are storing in the scalp. Thank you so much for that heart me. Soft waves of serenity. Thank you so much for the heart me, Lauren. Washing through the forehead, washing through the mind as you release any worry that you are storing in the forehead. Allowing peace to flood the mind. Soft waves of serenity. Thank you so much, Andrew. Washing through the cheeks as you release any tension being stored within the cheeks. Soft waves of serenity washing through the jaw as you release any tension being stored within the jaw. Thank you so very much, Andrew. Soft waves of serenity washing through the neck, washing through the shoulders as you release any tension being stored within the neck and the shoulders. Soft waves of serenity washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all the gifts. Washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, and washing down the fingers. As you allow the arms to go, limp like noodles. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the Go Popular. Soft waves of serenity washing through the chest. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart, me, Isabella. As you release any tension being stored within the chest, soft waves of serenity washing down the back as you release any tension being stored within the back. Soft waves of serenity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Washing down the belly, washing down the abdomen as you soften all throughout the belly. Thank you so much for buying me a drink, Andrew. I appreciate you. Soft waves of serenity. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Zach. Washing through the glutes as you release any tension being stored within the glutes. Soft waves of serenity washing through the hips as you relax through the hips. Soft waves of serenity washing through the groin as you release any tension that you are storing in your groin. Soft waves of serenity washing through the legs, washing through the thighs, washing through the quads, washing through the hamstrings, washing through the knees, washing through the shins, washing through the calves, washing through the ankles, washing through the feet, and finally washing through your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping hillside. This one's more like a sandy dune. You can imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping sandy dune. It is sunset in the desert. There are camels off in the distance. The sunset sky is beautiful, vibrant shades of pink. The setting sun glimmers on sparkling gold sands. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Never Lessons, and welcome back, friend. The air is perfectly warm against your skin. And it's as if the desert sun smiles upon you. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping sandy dune, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation, starting all the way at the top at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to step number 9. Thank you so much for the goat, Andrew. Feeling more and more at peace, more and more serene as you move on down to step number 8. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 7. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 6. Feeling even more at peace, even calmer, even more relaxed as you move on down to step number 5. Relaxing even more, thoughts slowing down even more as you move on down to step number 4. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts. As you move on down to step number 3. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at step number 1. And if you have any sort of bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave this session and deal with these things. And no matter how long you stay, you will receive the full benefits of the session as if you had stayed here the entire time. Other than that, you will remain in a state of relaxation for the remainder of this session. And at the bottom of your gently sloping sandy dune, you notice there is a chest made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this chest. And you may place inside of it all of your worries, all of your concerns, anything that is bugging you, anything that is keeping you up at night. Thank you so much for the heart mechanics. You can place all of that stuff inside of this chest. And this is not a permanent place for these things. You will deal with these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. Hello, Corinne. Thank you for the heart me, and welcome back, friend. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with these things if you like. Hello, Shakti. Welcome back, friend. My, we hit all of our goals. You guys have earned an open comment section. Congratulations. You may go ahead and put all of that stuff inside of this chest and just lock it away. Thank you, Kens. I appreciate you. And when you are done, you notice a beautiful goddess with wings made of golden light who is adorned with jewelry. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the hand hearts, Katie. I appreciate you. Who is adorned with jewelry that is made entirely of black obsidian, who comes over it to you. She looks so very gentle and kind, and in the middle of her forehead is a crescent moon, and she wears a crown made of light. And she nods over to a pyramid that is made entirely of black obsidian, as if an invitation. You decide to follow her over to the pyramid of black obsidian. Her presence feels so welcoming, and just being around her makes you feel better. You follow her into the pyramid of black obsidian. She opens the door for you and allows you to venture in alone. And as you enter into the pyramid, floors gleaming with black obsidian, walls gleaming with black obsidian, ceiling gleaming with black obsidian. It's as if this sacred place is absorbing all of your negativity. You walk down a candlelit hallway, candlelit corridor, until you empty out into a room. This room is a vast space, black obsidian all around you, lit entirely by candles and decorated with beautiful red roses. And in the center of this room, there is a giant tub, also made entirely of black obsidian, the waters of which are covered in a blanket of red rose petals. You go ahead and enter the tub. The waters of this tub are so warm, comforting, and nurturing. You feel a sense of safety and peace here. You allow yourself to rest and relax in these waters, feeling them infusing every fiber of your being with deep healing and nurturance. And then something funny happens as you are laying inside of this tub. Two hands that appear to be made entirely of shadows come up from under the waters and under the rose petals. Thank you so much for the mini star, Andrew. And anything that you are carrying that is too painful for you to heal by yourself, anything that is feeling just too overwhelming for you to deal with on your own, you may go ahead and grab these two hands and give them permission to heal these things for you, giving to these hands all of your deepest pains, all of your deepest troubles, feeling all of these things leaving your body as you grab these two hands. All of your deepest, darkest secrets that you keep just between you and your Creator, the energy of that leaving your body as you transfer it to these hands. All of your deepest shames, all of your deepest regrets, all of your deepest sorrows, your worst traumas, all being transferred to these healing hands. It is safe to let go now. It is safe to release. And the more of this stuff you are able to let go of, the more you begin to fill with a sense of unconditional love. Unconditional love and healing circulating throughout your body. That's funny because I think I just put the dog to bed as well. Allowing yourself to have whatever type of reaction comes naturally as all of this energy leaves you once and for all. You are capable of deep healing. You are capable of change, and you are worthy and deserving. Not sure I would refer to myself as mother. I'm baby. That's actually been a funny thing that's been coming up in my cards lately. I have this deck, this Kali deck that I've been working with daily, and that's one of the messages that consistently comes up. There's a card in here that's a baby, and one of the messages that consistently comes up for Kali is, "You're baby." And I'm like, oh, okay, well then. Thank you so much for the paper crane. I appreciate you. Nolan, do you truly believe that brown people go tanning? Just gonna throw that one out there. It's like he's never met a brown person before. You guys always have the option for an open chat. It just depends on if you hit that first gifting goal. That's the reward. Thank you so much, Sidero. I appreciate you. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and begin to work on our protection. You may go ahead and envision yourself inside of a pyramid made entirely of purple light. Electric purple light fills this pyramid from the bottom to the top. Surrounding you completely in protective energy. You and you alone have full authority over your energy, and any permissions ever granted to another being or entity that gives them authority over your energy is now revoked. The contract is broken and dissolved. All of your power returns back to you. And any type of energy in your field of energy that is not in alignment with your greatest and highest good is now released. And this energy may never return with peace and love. Absolutely nothing can interfere with any of your work, any of your plans, any of your manifestations. This pyramid is programmed to not only keep negative energy out of your field of energy, but it is also programmed to protect your manifestations, your work, your home as well. And it will also amplify all of the good energy that you already have. And this protective shield will stay with you for as long as you need it. You are divinely loved. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected always. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardians, your source, your deity, your creator. Hello, Kenny Jones. Welcome back and thank you for the heart me. These energies love you unconditionally and they protect you fiercely. They will never stop loving you. They will never stop fighting for you. And they will never stop protecting you. You are free from any type of energy that seeks to harm you or otherwise manipulate your energy in any way. Sidero, I usually watch the replay of these as I'm downloading it so that I can upload it over to my YouTube channel. I fall asleep, or at least I usually fall into a trance when I'm watching the replay. I've had to stop doing it before my dog gets his last call. That way I can actually get up and take him out to last call and then lay down and be prepared to go to sleep. Otherwise, it's like very difficult for me to get myself back up and outside into what is currently freezing cold and snowy weather to let my dog have his last call of the night. I apologize. I don't know if you guys can hear that snow blower. There's people snow blowing my driveway right now since we had a pretty bad blizzard today. Thank you so much for this. Go popular, Kenny Jones. I appreciate you. Now you may imagine that 7 stars join you in your purple pyramid, each one corresponding to a different energy center in your body. One at the crown of your head, one in the middle of your forehead, one in the middle of your throat, one in the middle of your chest, one in below your rib cage, one a little below your belly button, and one at your tailbone. And each of these stars radiate unconditional love throughout your body and your energy field, keeping it clean and clear. Maybe we'll turn the music up a little bit. Not that we have much longer here. Now we're going to go ahead and seal the shield. Okay, beautiful. Now I feel like the music's too loud. I don't want it that loud. Right there, okay. Perfect. I feel like I can barely hear myself talk over the music. Now we'll go ahead and conclude this session with a message from our guides. Working for Pisces season, we are using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit, and and the Wild Unknown Tarot. I love working with these two decks together. Some of my favorite decks. I think the Wild Unknown was actually one of the very first tarot decks that I got some time ago when I was like 15 or something. I think I've actually had to rebuy it twice, and it's probably the only deck that I own that I love so much that after I had to get rid of it because it got ruined twice, I rebought it twice. Alright, what is tonight message from our guides? What would our guides like us to know? What do our guides wish to bring to our awareness? Right now. We have the Stingray. Stingray, developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the form of Dharma growing within the Stingray is too strong to ignore. Okay. It feels like there's someone around us. I don't feel like this is our energy. I feel like this is someone around us, because the first message that I got is someone needs to grow a freaking spine right now. I feel like there's someone around us who needs to grow a spine. Let's go into tarot to get more information. Someone could be acting in ways that's kind of either like dishonest but not dishonest because they intend to hurt people, dishonest because they're afraid to tell the truth for one reason or another, or afraid to act in a way that's honestly just because they don't have a spine. They don't mean any harm, they're just spineless creatures. I feel like this is more of a warning. That's something that Spirit's saying. This is more of a warning that there might be someone around us. And that's one thing that Spirit wants us to know, is that this person doesn't mean to harm us intentionally. However, they are a spineless creature. This might be someone who, like, they're the type of person who maybe, like, has a lot of friends. They're very social, but they put on, like, a different mask depending on what group of people that they're around. Three of Wands. Four of Swords. And the Daughter of Swords or Page of Swords. Okay. We definitely have to keep an eye out with this Three of Wands coming, and maybe kind of just start distancing ourselves from people who identify themselves as spineless creatures. Again, it's not that they are ill-intended. It's just that, you know, they will unintentionally hurt you if you allow them to. I feel like we can kind of relax here, though. with this Four of Swords coming up. I feel like we might have some sort of vision coming too. Like we might have some sort of dream. There might be some sort of communication coming in through a dream. The Three of Wands can also be visioning. And then the other message is just sit back and watch how people present themselves. Listen to what people say. With this Daughter of Swords here, pages are, or daughters are communication. They're also novices, so this could be someone who's like new that's coming into our life, either someone new who has entered our life or someone new who is coming into our life. I would say no, I would say water sign, because the stingray is a water sign. Water is being brought up here. There's a lot of water and a lot of air and a little bit of fire. So water could be significant, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This could also, the water sign could also be, we are in Pisces season, which is a water sign. So this could be something that's happening this season. There's like someone new who's coming into our life who is just a little bit of a spineless creature. So be perceptive. Sit back and just kind of like watch how they interact with people, and if how they interact with other people is like consistent with how they interact with you, or if like, you know, they're with like one set of or group of people and all of a sudden they're super into like K-pop and something they like that, and they're like, oh yeah, K-pop, oh yeah, oh my god, that's so cool, I freaking love K-pop. And then you notice as they're interacting with like another set of people, suddenly they're super into hip-hop or something like that. Just like be kind of observant of how people interact with other people, of like, do they act more excited and upbeat and like a happy person when they're around one set of people, and are they, when they're around a different set of people, like more maybe like they'll put on a different kind of face where maybe they're like a little bit more brooding and like, oh my god, I hate the world, I hate the government, blah 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 blah, and like they're just different around different people, you know? Or are people consistently themselves around everyone? I feel like there's definitely someone we need to keep an eye out for, who just, their dishonesty goes very deep in a lot of different ways is another thing that I'm getting. Yeah, they or their like opinions might change depending who they're around. You know what I mean? Which is one thing. I mean, yeah. Thank you so much, Roxy. They might be a little bit of a smooth talker with this Page of Wands, the Daughter of Swords, Page of Swords. The Page of Swords would be someone who's like very chatty, very communicative, and they might just be talking a whole lot, but like it's a whole lot of fluff, and they might not necessarily mean everything they're saying. They're just like keeping the conversation going. There's maybe not a lot of like thought into the things that they're saying. They're just trying to fit in. And again, there's nothing wrong with trying to fit in. Thank you so much for the wink wink, Roxy. There's nothing wrong with trying to fit in with people. It just becomes kind of a problem when you like, either you never develop your own personality, or your personality is something that you have to hide. I mean, that is kind of a red flag. Your personality is something that you like have to hide, because you know that if people saw your real personality, that like you wouldn't have any friends, so you have to kind of put on this mask around all of these different people for the sake of being liked, or because you're trying to leverage some sort of advantage out of people. So just keep an eye out. And I feel like it's not something that we have to worry about too much. We can kind of like relax about it. But just be observant of people in the coming however long, I guess. This week, maybe? I don't know. Are there any other messages coming through? There's something coming through about dreams. We might be getting some sort of communication, not physically, but like through our dreams. This might not be like from this person. This could be just spirit, source, deity, creator, like giving you warnings about people through dreams. Pay attention to your dreams this week, I guess. Is there anything else? There's something's being lined up, because if we look at this, we're going like in a sequence. We go from 3 to 4. Something's being lined up, something's being set up, things are aligning, something's aligning. I'm not sure what the message is entirely. I'm having trouble like translating it. I'm not sure what it is. Oh well, maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's something that's going to be for me later and I'll get the message later. But I mean, I already did all my divination for the day. I feel like anything spirit wanted to alert me of. Did I get any alerts today? I didn't get any alerts. Oh, I guess that could be kind of an alert, huh? Interesting. I'll have to think about that one later. Maybe tomorrow when I do my divination for tomorrow. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me tonight, you guys. I will be back tomorrow evening. Oh, you guys. Hey, Beastie, come here. This little dude, the little man's turning 6 this week. He has a birthday coming up. His birthday is on the 28th, and there's supposed to be something crazy happening the 28th this year. There's like all of the planets aligning, I guess, and we're going to be able to see it or something like that. I don't know. There's something happening out in space this week that's going to be on his birthday. I feel like it's going to be a magical event. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be back again tomorrow night at 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next session. So I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.